Yeah. It's House of Chaos right back at you. I'm gonna get straight to the topic, so let me drop it. Back with it like the Mac did it. Check it out. Carnival Cruise Line. Yes. Carnival Cruise Line has created a policy on their cruises that they will not play rap music anymore. And I, as a black man, as a person who comes from the hip-hop era, not this era, not this garbage music era, not the auto-tunes era, but hip-hop, beatboxing, rapping, you know what I mean, Cool Herc, Cool Mo D, LL Cool J, Grandmaster Flash, all the way up to NWA, Biggie, Pac, Jay-Z, that type of hip-hop, that era, Buster, all of that. I am ecstatic and happy, even me from that era of true rap, that Carnival Cruise Line has chose to not play rap music on their cruise ships when people go on vacation. I just gotta give it up for Carnival Cruise Line for doing something like that. You have to. Let me give him a clap. You have to navigate in this world of business by excluding ignorance. Do what you got to do to get ignorance away from your business. I mean, you got to eliminate it as much as you can. So I am all for that, for real. And it's not that that black people don't know how to act, because black people know how to act. It's them natives. And y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about natives. Natives mess up everything. Natives get your businesses shut down. Natives make it so that you can't even have a county fair in your city. They got to move it out in the sticks. That's what natives do. Natives make you pull your babies out of certain schools and take them to another school because the parents of the students in that school, you know, they indulge in native activity. That's what natives do. Natives are bad for business. So we enjoyed the hip hop and the rap on the Carnival cruise for a while. We did. I did. But Carnival, as y'all know, unlike, you know, Norwegian, you know what I mean, is they're how can I put this? They're cost friendly. They're more cost friendly than other cruise lines. So when it's cost friendly, you're gonna open up a door, not for black people, because we love our black people, but for them natives. You see, them natives get on there and get involved in native activity. Y'all see it all on the internet. Y'all see it all on your social medias. They fighting, jumping people. The wife is on there with her, meeting up with her little side dude, but she brought her husband with her. Man, it just be crazy. Like, you can't even go on a cruise and enjoy yourself. And this cruise is at a reasonable rate. So you got to do two things. Cut off some of the entertainment that natives enjoy and raise the prices. And it's all because of the activity of the natives. I'm telling you, that's what you have to do. See, because, and it's the kind of rap that they was playing. You know what I'm saying? When you playing, like I said, who I mentioned earlier, Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands where my eyes can see. You know what I'm saying? You playing Biggie, Wale. You know what I'm saying? Q-Tip. You feel me? We gonna vibe to that. You know what I'm saying? Some of that old school Detroit music. You know what I mean? Let me bang. Even house music, to a certain degree. We're gonna have a good time. But when you start playing this new stuff for this newer generation, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act, man. So I applaud Carnival Cruise Line. And if you have a business, nightclubs, man, raise the price. I'm telling you right now, price for everything, for your drinks, for admission, strict dress code. And when they say, oh, you being racist, you let them in. Well, they didn't cut up at the last nightclub they was at. We saw you cutting up. You was at the nightclub down the street cutting up. So I don't care if you come in here with a 3-piece suit on. Yeah, we're going to let them other guys in that may not look like you. And you can say what you want to say. But your reputation precedes you. For the women too. You know what I'm saying? If them little young girls come into your spot and they got, they got that bad energy, and if it's about 6 girls coming in there, no, it's too many girls in one crew. I'm sorry. Y'all a gang. Up out of here. What Pac say? Up out of there. So I applaud Carnival Cruise Line. I don't care what backlash they get. They're going to say, oh, we ain't going there no more. You're probably the people they don't want to come there no more. They have, met their goal. Keep them natives out of your business, man. I don't care what they say, how they say it. Don't feel like you got to, you know what I'm saying, cater to the natives. You don't. Until the natives get their act together. And natives is not natives is not a age limit. You feel me? Natives is not an age limit. Natives is a mindset. So I'm going to applaud Carnival Cruise Line once again for cutting out hip hop and make it all R&B. I'm with that. All R&B. Dress code. I don't care if you're on the cruise. Dress code. Because when you pull up and you got Marvin Gaye playing, you got the OJ's playing. You know what I'm saying? You listen to some Frankie Beverly. You got that backyard cookout vibe. You know what I'm saying? You got Methrone playing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a good time. Alicia Keys. You feel me? Tony Terry. But when you come in, you got that bull crap playing. And I'm not knocking the new generation, because this is y'all era. They was saying when we was bumping Eric B. and Rakim or NWA, Too Short, Ghetto Boys, they was knocking us saying this ain't real music and all that kind of stuff. Too much cut. I get it. But when you got this ignorance, you know what I'm saying, that shows up every time this genre of music or these group of people get together, then you got to X that out. So I'm going to just, again, Carnival Cruise Line, good job. Good job. Because when I go out, I don't want to be with the natives. I don't care if it's white folks there, Hispanics, because they can have native mindsets too. Black people. I want to go somewhere where people want to congregate and have a good time, not show out. Because if you give a native a crowd, if you give a native an audience, natives are going to perform. That's why every time you see natives on social, they recording it. Dudes recording girl fights, which is, they kind of girlish to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a man is going to pull out a camera, a phone to record women fighting instead of breaking it up. But, they sassy. And that's that, the new natives are sassier dudes. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you see that, they want to perform. They want to show out. Native females, they want to fight other native females. That's why guys go on live on Instagram or Twitter, whatever they do, dissing they other woo-woo, because they do that for attraction. They do that for likes. Natives love a stage. And if you don't give a native a stage, if you do not give any natives an audience, them clowns won't perform. A clown don't want to perform in an empty stadium. Nobody want to do that. They lack self-love. They lack self-esteem. They lack confidence. So they need somebody else to build them up, even if it's in a negative way and it's in the most derogatory and inhumane thing. They love that. You know what I'm saying? They want to go live with each other and argue. Why she blocked me? She gonna make a status about me, then she gonna block me. See, they care about how the audience perceives them. Black men, black women don't care about that. People who comfortable in their skin don't care about that. So again, Carnival Cruise Line, we applaud you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All R&B. Raise them prices up. You need to what's the word? You need to raise the prices up so you put it where natives can't afford to come out and get involved in natives activities. Or if you price it a certain way, even if certain natives can put together a couple dollars, maybe get a refund check, save some money, because you can't, and they can kind of grow out of that mentality. They'll pay so much money, they'll be like, I'm not about to get on here and act up. See, when there's a penalty at the end of it, whether it's incarceration, or you won't be able to travel, or anything like that, when you put a penalty on that and a price point, they be like, nah, we're gonna wait till we get back home. Or she lucky we ain't back where I'm from. Or he lucky we ain't back woo, 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 because it would have went down like this. But now you are forced to sit yourself down. So Carnival Cruise Line, we applaud you. Shout out to Methrone. Did y'all hear me drop that Methrone reference? Y'all even know who Methrone is? You feel me? Go look that up. Tony Terry. Y'all know who Tony Terry is. Y'all go look that up when I'm with you. Young Kales, and I'm out. Peace.